Hey, who you said made that beat?
She asked me what I do it for. She asked me what I do it for.
Mari Beats, turn
She
me up.
asked me what I do it for. No, I remember all the times when we was posted at the store with a pistol in my jaws, cause I ain't tryna see my loach. Lord knows I really miss him. For my son I can't go.
They ask us why we can't quit, cause it ain't in us. So many niggas hate it, but with Glocks we gon' defend it. Ever since I had my seat, they got me moving kinda different. Crazy how the cemetery be my favorite place to kick it.
All my life been in these trenches, I'm just hoping God forgive us. Cause when we slide, they can't hide, pray we never leave a witness. 100 shots up on that chop, don't give a fuck who with the business. Cause when this pressure get applied, somebody die, that's game killers. And you know that on my side, it's fuck them guys, so why you with them? And this chopper like part thighs, niggas die when we split them. And if it's light work, I said my youngest go and get them. I shake my inner and my chin, it's time for you to hit them. She asked me what I do it for. I don't know. I remember all the times when we was posted at the store with a pistol in my jaws, cause I ain't tryna see my loach. Lord knows I really miss him. For my son I can't go.
They ask us why we can't quit, cause it ain't in us. So many niggas hate it, but with Glocks we gon' defend it. Ever since I had my seat, they got me moving kinda different. Crazy how the cemetery be my favorite place to kick it.
Yeah, welcome to Speak On It, Chapter the Barbershop Talk. I'm your host, Annie B. Man, that was a classic right there. Man, I seen some people in that video I actually knew. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Man, if you ever want to get in contact with me, your host, Annie B, you can follow me at What's Your Fade on all platforms, www.whatsyourfade.com. And, yeah, all platforms at Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. And you can get on, you know what I mean, if you want to. Hit that like, subscribe button, you know. Subscribe to our channel. But I'm going to let Milky Media bring us in as well.
Who am I? I am she, Milk and Media, and the place to be. Thank you once again, Annie. You can follow me on Instagram at milkit_media or subscribe to my website at Milkit Media Marketing. As always, I have the BUB free sessions going up. I have the LA Skyline canvas and the whole collection. Mugs, joggers, everything going up. And I appreciate all of you for subscribing to my website. Yes. And I'm excited for today, Annie. So put on your seatbelts and subscribe to our YouTube, because goddamn it, Barber's in the building.
Barbie's in the building.
I'm really excited.
Okay.
Like, I've been wanting to do this with just like me and just people talking for like a minute, so I'm like excited to be here. So.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Introduce yourself. Tell these people who you are and what's your Instagram, where they follow you.
Well, my name is Barbie, and my Instagram is Widescope Podcast Radio. You can also catch my personal page at Barbie Velvet So Serious. But I'm trying to bring the focus to Widescope Podcast Radio, where we put a wide scope on music and life and just try to talk about things on a broad spectrum. You know, and this intro video is by tomorrow's guest that I have. I have Saint coming into the building. That's his song with D3 the Gas Man, giving homage to the late long-lived Sandman, which is a childhood best friend of mine. So my job is to make sure that this song becomes a classic.
That's right.
It's definitely a very clean video, so shout out to the shooter.
Yeah, shout out to the shooter, man. And I really want to give props to them, because nobody really knew that. They wanted that natural feel, and they got that real natural feel, because a lot of people didn't know till afterwards. So shout out to them for doing that.
They were shooting the music video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's definitely tough shooting a funeral
without everybody looking, you know?
Well, not even with everybody looking, just being there in the presence. I have experience shooting with my counterpart, Official Juice, doing like funerals, and it's sad, like, because you want to be there and you want to still be like a ray of light. Yeah. Because, you know, people turn around, you got this camera, and 9 times out of 10 for us, we either know somebody really closely or don't know them at all.
Yeah, and then you want to try to have that boundary of being respectful. So it was kind of, you know, difficult, but I feel like they really did get the essence of it. So I did want to give a shout out to his family and to his wife, Lady, and to his children and whatnot. And, you know,
it's a beautiful service.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to, you know what I mean, keeping the name Rich Off Stacking alive, you know, as long as I'm alive.
That's right. What did it say? Rich Off Stacking?
Yeah, Rich Off Stacking 83
That's right.
on Instagram. Y'all go ahead and follow bro page and keep his memory alive for him and his kids. You know?
That's right. That's cool. And so give us a little bit of background on you, you know what I'm saying, where you come from, you know what I'm saying, how you started in this industry in the game.
Because we know this Barbie didn't come from Mattel. Come on, tell it.
All right. Well, to be honest with you, I come from more of like working like youth programming, working like I was telling you guys, like I'm born in 900 section area, 90047 zip code, and you know, growing up in 8th District Council, I always work with Bernard Parks on giving more youth programs and events such as like Taste the Soul, Feria de los Libros, and a lot of community organizations. And then once I got married to someone doing music, me having a music background from my dad being a 9-time Grammy winner, drum player, and my brother being a great DJ, and my sister Crystal, and my other brothers and sisters being from the 8 Mile and being musically inclined. Once I got married, I said, oh, I could get my husband to the top. And
right.
I started doing it, and then even though I realized fame like changed him over time, I realized that just because someone else isn't around with you, you still stick to the plan.
Right.
You know? And I said that if I created a podcast, I would be able to filter a lot of the things that I do for other people and find the me in it. Because I can help people with their parties and help people with their business all day. They make me promises. And I said, you know what, if you get you a podcast and get you a platform, that'll help filter all the help you give to everyone and find a me.
Right.
So I was able to help other people with their podcast to see what works and didn't work, you know? And shout out to my boy Zay, Gangsters and Stripper Podcast, and shout out to Cali Finest. And then over time, just working with people, I got to see, like, you know what? You what didn't work in them things, you kind of take that game with you, and helping someone for money ain't always it. You could always take a lot of game to see what worked and didn't work.
Definitely.
Right.
That's very true. What are some times that you like didn't exchange your time for money? Like, what did you learn in those situations?
I learned that sometimes being the hardest working person in the room, being the most organized person in the room is a paycheck in itself. Because you never know who's watching. And I learned that having 50 hours of community service. I was homeless, sleeping in my car when I was in the 12th grade. And even though I was homeless, sleeping in my car, I still was student body president, and I did so much voluntary work because I had nothing else better to do but try to put a better foot forward. And in all that community service, I realized I can get any job I want, because as long as I show people that I could do a good job for free based off what the betterment of my community, if they gave me a check, I'd only do 10 times harder.
Right.
So when I found myself in this predicament where I was kind of like, damn, people keep making promises. Let me see all that. And they keep making promises and they keep failing, and they keep starting podcasts with me and then started interviewing without me. I started telling myself that it was okay because we had already been here before.
Right. And you very well versed. I mean, it's just like you come off and you have like a lot of educational background behind you. I can tell by the conversation that we having. Like in your experiences in school, like you said, you were in, for student body presidents and things like that. I did the same thing. So you was like into
leadership.
Yeah, leadership and student council and all that stuff like that.
Yep.
So like being that of someone in the community, what are some of the things that you have done, already in the community to people to
But
get
to
know
be
you?
honest with you, it wasn't until I realized that ball playing wasn't going to work for me that I even
Man,
started
shout
doing
out
it.
that,
You
man. We did the same thing. I said, man, I'm too short. I thought I was
short
going to be
motherfuckers
I
over
thought I was
here.
going to be the
You know what
first.
I'm saying?
Look, I thought I was going to be the first motherfucker
Shout out
in
to
the
Dirty High
NBA. You
School
feel
in the
what I'm
building,
saying?
baby. I don't want to say it like that, but sometimes, or I don't want to say it like that, but I do. God has a better plan for you than you have for yourself.
There you go. Yeah.
I only played sports every day until the lights went off at St. Andrews Park every day.
Yeah. I mean, same thing here. Like, shout out to you. Know what I'm
I
saying?
done put banners up at parks, okay? So when all my life, all I cared about was a 2.0.
Really? A 2.0?
Yeah, and I ain't got it. That's all you needed to play.
But see, my coach was different than shit. He
That's
wasn't
cool.
playing.
Y'all had
But you
people
was in
that
LA
push
school
you.
district.
But see, I was a boy. You hear what I'm
But
saying?
she was in LA school district. You got to think about LAUSD.
Oh yeah, LAUSD. Yeah, because I definitely didn't grow up out here.
Shout out to LAUSD.
Yeah, I didn't grow up out here.
And school board president Marlene Cantor. When I met her, she told me, she said, Barbie, you could be more than just sports.
Right.
And I didn't see her till years later and realized like she was right. But the problem is, it's so much, like I told people before in education center, it's the social aspects that we go through every day in school. It ain't the curriculum.
True.
The curriculum couldn't prepare me for my mama dying. Curriculum couldn't prepare for me to raise my brother on my own. Curriculum couldn't prepare me to be homeless in high school.
Right.
It didn't matter how you added 1 + 1. Life was bullshit for me, so it didn't matter.
Right.
So for me, all I cared about was a 2.0. If I had a 2.0 after that 4th period, shit, I went early, got ready for 6th period, got ready for the play. I didn't need nothing else because I knew that I was going to play for whatever school I was going to play for. Right. No matter what.
How old were you when your mom passed? Because that sounds like a very pivotal point in
my
your
mom
life.
started dying when I was my mom started to get sick in the 10th grade. Okay. But she died right when I was 20. But from 10th grade on, my mom battled like spinal cord and brain cancer.
So, I lost my dad to cancer as well. Yeah, rhabdomyosarcoma.
So when you go from being the child to the parent as a child, curriculum ain't gonna change that.
Correct.
You know, so that's where I realized, like, okay, you know what, I can start doing community stuff because now I don't go to a school that has no softball team. Right. I go to a school now that I get out at 12:30 so I could be home from my brother's bus. And that took a pivotal toll, like, fuck, no more sports. So then that's when I started doing community shit. You feel me?
Right.
And doing community shit, I learned that people come into our neighborhoods and into our problems and tell us what we need. And we don't tell people what we need for our own self.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, how'd you learn that?
How did I learn that?
How'd you learn that? That's a jewel right there. It takes a lot of people a long time to figure that out.
Okay. I didn't speak English until the 5th grade.
What language did you speak?
Spanish only. Mm-hmm. And then I taught myself how to speak English on my own because I didn't want to go into junior high not knowing English.
Right.
Because everybody told me junior high was going to be scary. And I learned that people would come to me and tell me how Hispanic people need to do this, or black people come to me about how, and I just saw it on both sides that neither people don't talk to each other.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you coming into my school trying to tell me how I could be, because English second learners, people came into the school and they teach you. You ain't even here every day. You don't know what the hell I go through.
Right.
You know? So that's how I learned.
From out of the city, out of the county.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right.
So, you know, I really did good with community. Like I said, like I got 2 service awards from the White House, one from Bill Clinton for doing community events in the 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And when I graduated high school, I got another civil service award for feeding the homeless.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
You know?
So what is your, just to tie that into your podcast and things like that, like what is your actual purpose that behind the podcast? Are you really looking for the conversation, or you're looking for the way to help out a certain, community or individuals?
I'm looking to shift how people look at being an artist.
Okay.
Right? Like, I had the privilege of going, shout out to LA County supervisors. In the last 3 years, we created a LA County Arts and Music Department with LA County. We went around to 8 different regions, and we figured out how you can get arts and music back into the schools. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And in that, I realized that my friend Troy Campbell always said that you could take street stuff and just change the product and do anything else.
Yeah, of course.
It's the same thing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to push this music stuff. Even once my husband was out the way, I just started feeling like so many people dying.
Right.
And it's all the people that are talented.
Right. And
people are taking the street stuff and adding it to artistry. And artistry has no boundaries.
Right.
So if you're going to do something, you have to be you can't have boundaries within yourself when you're trying to do artistry. Mm-hmm. So we got to start having more common ground. And I feel like the only way people from 2 sides of the world that don't get along, or people that don't like each other, people that want to kill each other, they only can have a common interest of artistry.
Right.
And so trying to have a platform to where I talk to people more about their stories, and people can understand that we all human beings, we all have stories.
Exactly. And then that's a part of some of the reason why I put this podcast together too, but just to inform women on, men don't just have basic conversations about women all day in the podcast, in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I did one of those reasons too. But that I feel you on that, because I say the same thing. It's like Sunlit, shout out to her for her to put down
Liddy in a bit of it.
Yeah, to put on a network and chill type of event, and then have other artists come in based on the art, like you saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They forget about where they from. They forget about, why they, you know what I'm saying, the people that are around them, they just come here for the music and the networking and the chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
art
that's
is a
perfect.
language in its own. So with art being a language, like how you said you didn't speak English and you had to teach yourself English, but regardless of you knowing English or not, if you would draw something, a portrait or a photo, you can communicate with somebody regardless of the language.
It's funny that you say that, because that's the basis. Every Wednesday, Kester Elementary School, shout out to Van Nuys, Sherman Oaks area, Kester Elementary School. If you were an ESL student, they call you out of class on Wednesday, and you go paint with this lady. And that's when I realized that art has no language other than common ground.
Exactly.
You feel me? So when I work with students that have severe to moderate disabilities, and they tell me that I can't take them in a regular classroom, I say yes, I can, because I could just do art. There is no level of boundary. There is nothing you could draw that's not right. That they can't draw
right.
You know, and so, you know, that's why I say, like, art is our common ground. But my biggest thing about my platform is that I don't just want to be the obnoxious host.
Right, exactly. That's the same thing I said, because I seen Tasha K go through that shit with Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, she's always in something. You know what I mean? So I like the exclusive. I like the juice, but I'm not finna put you on you know, send this platform to expose whatever the hell you got going on.
Like, you're gonna be mad at my podcast. We're not talking about religion. Oh, my bad.
Right.
We're not talking about religion. I don't want to talk about sexual preference.
Right.
And I don't want to talk about politics and stuff.
Right.
People
So what do you express on your podcast?
I want people to talk about, feel comfortable what they want to talk about.
Right.
When you have an agenda, right? When you have an agenda, I feel like you're really not being a real journalist, because you have an agenda.
Right, exactly.
I feel this about this group of people, and I want everybody to know, because I got this microphone, and I'm going to tell everybody how I feel. And it's not like that.
I call it standing on your soapbox.
Yes. I call it attention deficit disorder.
There you go.
Where you want to be the journalist, but you really want to be the artist.
There you go.
You either want to, my daddy said, you either want to have a front seat or the back seat. You feel me? And for me, I want the back seat
rider. You
know what I'm saying? I'm a backseat rider. I don't need the limelight, and I ain't trying to be famous. I want the people that are famous to have a quality interview and tell people their story. You feel me? Because I know people need to know where they coming from and what they've been through. Because pain is the only thing that we gravitate to and understand.
Exactly. Well, and that's one thing I was saying on that Sean August show. It was like he didn't really like the word
shout
trauma.
Out to Sean August.
Yeah, shout out Sean August, my boy right there. You feel me?
The boogeyman.
You feel me? But it's like he do not like the word trauma. And he have trigger words. I have trigger words as well. But it's more like he's saying trauma. Why do people put this word trauma out there? I'm like, trauma. He's like, they case this word as a bad word
overused.
and stuff, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's definitely overused, but it's a bad word to use, and it's in that light. People go through trauma. You feel what I'm saying? You can't escape the fact that trauma is trauma, bro. And he was just on it, like, I don't want them to have that feeling. I'm like, bro, people go through
there's a
shit.
difference of going through something and having the mind state.
Yeah, and that's where he was trying to get to, but was explaining in a total different way. It's like you got to have the mind state to want to switch the trauma that you've been through, but you can't forget it.
Go ahead,
can't forget it.
I just want to know, did you like learn that and catch that watching it, or did you catch that in the moment of the episode?
In the moment. That's why that's why when he was talking, I said, let me be quiet. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was just wondering, because we did the show together. I just want to know when she got that.
Because my thing is that I always tell people, like, you play off words.
Yes.
You know, I learned that working in jails. Right? You have to be careful with words. You got a 32 kids sitting in front of you, and they got shit going on. You have to be delicate on the words you use. So I don't like traumatizing. I mean, I don't like to say, I'm traumatized, because that's a state of mind you're staying in. But it's okay to say that something is traumatizing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, losing my mother is traumatizing, but I'm not traumatized by it. Because I've learned the lesson behind it. You get what I'm saying? So there's a difference between staying in the curtain mindset and being traumatized. And I went through something that was traumatizing. I'm straight now.
Yes, and that's what I was explaining to him, but he don't even like the word. Yeah,
but see,
I'm like, I get it.
But see, even that helps you understand, like, okay, to use the word traumatize is traumatizing to you.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
So I understand. You're making my point without me having to say it.
Period. That's what I was saying. I was like,
that's why you say, you know what?
Keep talking.
I feel you. You feel me? And I'm not gonna be traumatizing to you to make my point.
Right.
I'm gonna let you make it for.
I'm gonna make it for. And that's what I did. I was like, well, I'm gonna let you say that, because at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people. Some people don't understand that. You feel me? They're not gonna get it yet. You feel me? That's why they say some people don't grow up until they're like 30, 35, whatever. You know, it is.
And I think that's why I was telling somebody the other day. I realized something about me.
What you realized, girl?
I realized that even though I didn't meet my grandmother, that she's still embedded in me.
This is true.
Come on,
right? And I didn't realize this. Like, that's why playing my friend video is so like bittersweet for me, because it's like I used to always have feelings about things, and I would always tell my friends, and I would always think I was crazy sometimes. And then right when my friend died, I got on the plane to go to Detroit. And I was listening to this song called Letter to Nipsey when I went. You feel me? And it was kind of like what happened with this. Like, I left and got a call that you died while I was out of town, right? And that's what the song is about. And when I went, I realized that my middle name came from my grandmother. And that when I seen her picture, I was like, oh, shit. No wonder I was getting on my mama nerves. She was just looking at me, seeing her this whole time. Yeah. And then I act like her, too, because I got like a Detroit way about myself, even though I wasn't born out there. And it was crazy, right? So I said, oh, shit. And then I found out my grandmother was like a spiritual advisor to the Rockefellers. And then that was like, that just did it for me to understand, like, okay, I ain't as crazy as I be thinking when shit be coming to my head, you know.
Have you ever tried talking to your ancestors?
You know, I've been doing some different channeling of things, right? And I've been realizing since then that it's okay to have an open mindset. But it goes back to what you were saying, and turning it into this is like, you may not have an understanding of your own shit that's going on. So sometimes everybody goes their own journey of understanding. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I share that to say that, like, I never understood it before, but now I kind of understand it now. Right. That, like, everybody goes through their own little spiritual journey of things, and over time we be like, okay. So sometimes, like, when Steve Harvey said, like, God ain't really done with me yet, that is so real. It is. Because you might be catching somebody in the middle of their journey, they ain't catch you yet. They haven't caught it. So you don't have to, like, take it personal. You just realize that they just ain't got it yet.
There you go. And then I say to people, just plant seeds around that. Yeah. You know, plant seeds around them, but plant seeds of positivity. You get what I'm saying? Because they may not get it, and you don't want to be the one that be overzealous for them to be like, dude, there's something you missing. You just plant a seed. Hey, man, you might want to go there tomorrow.
I realize I don't know how to keep my mouth closed when I see injustice things.
Okay. So you're passionate about shit that is not okay.
I be too passionate about other people's problems, and I need to stop being like that, because yesterday I had to tell somebody that even though you may have a different outlook than someone else, that we are descendants of ancestors that was able to fight so many civil rights and justice and still talk to people with integrity and respect. Right. So
look, tell me
we got to be able to do that.
Right. Tell me this. How do your background of being Hispanic and Black tie into your way of feeling about injustice? Because we go through the same shit, but you can see it in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I look at it as I'm like a communication nucleus, right? Okay. That, like, God put a special calling on me to be like a nucleus of when you're a nucleus, that means like you're tied with everything. You kind of keep everything together. That in order to be a good nucleus of communication, you have to understand all sides.
Right. And that's why I say there's a bishop out here.
I've been places where people say things in Spanish and think I don't understand, and I have to be like, excuse me. Like the other day when I was in line, they asking the people behind me, are they next instead of me? Because she thought I was cutting, when you should just be asking me. You know? Right. But then I also see things that Black people do that are very rude too to Hispanic people. Yes, you know what I mean? Yes. So it's like I see both, and then it's his inner Hispanic racism too, and then it's inner Black racism. But it's so deep on both sides for me to understand it both. I feel like that's a special calling for me to be able to, like, do things differently. Right. You know, right. I've lost jobs behind saying we're not doing equally for this one as we're doing for this one. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Standing up for people.
Yeah.
Because they don't, because when you walk in a room, 9 times out of 10, people don't expect you to know Spanish. You see what I'm saying? They don't view you as Hispanic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I had a lady tell me one time, like, Barbara, why do you even care about us, like, doing something for Black History Month? We're like, you're not even really Black.
Wait, what? So I'm not supposed to tie to my other
or like say little jokes like I'm like, hey, we're doing like arts and do the icebreakers at work. You feel me? Right. I don't care if y'all watching. Y'all had the icebreaker at work, and I'm like, passing me the black marker, and they're like, oh, pásame el lápiz negro, and then she like, who, Barbara? Like being funny, like referring me to the black marker. Right. Or things like that. But I realized that there's so many things that we both do to Hispanic people at times that
that's uncalled for.
That sometimes like you just have to be a social punching bag at times. You know, to like, ha ha ha, check you, ha ha ha, check you, and then now, ha ha, everybody's checked. Now we all can be on one accord.
Center the shit.
That's not how it works.
Yeah,
or at least not in my experience. Because if I'm gonna check you and I'm gonna check you, y'all gonna have a meeting about me before 5 o'clock.
No, I'm saying like,
I don't believe so. Because I ain't gonna have no meeting about it.
Oh no, I was speaking on my own experience.
Oh yeah.
No, that was for real.
Oh yeah,
what I'm saying is,
like, about the people.
I learned
who you
how
deal
to
with,
check people in a because you got to be like, when you deal with so much
passive aggressive.
Yeah, like me, I know how to like get you back in a different way because I know how to be like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Mm-hmm. Hey, Barbara, you think you could be there at 7? Because I have to be there at oh, I'm sorry, I can't. My brother's bus is not gonna be there till this time. Right. Young, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I started learning in time. I started learning not to be like, excuse me, I don't like that you said that, because we can't always do that. You
right, you can't.
But I realized that you wait. It's okay. People will need you, and it's okay. Holding back a little bit,
right?
Because a lot of people will be like, well, you know, God wants you to do the right thing. God does want me to do the right thing. God wants me to make it easier for the woman behind me.
Right.
You funny.
Right.
Yeah. God wants me to do the right thing for the woman behind me,
right,
and make sure you get it so you don't do it to somebody else.
To the next
right.
person.
Exactly. And see, that's one thing I have with myself, because I let people, they do things and I don't say nothing at that moment. You know what I'm saying? It just keep going and keep going, and then when it goes, it's an explosive, like, oh shit.
I block my throat chakra doing that shit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I 100% try my best to this day not to do that right now.
Exactly.
Because I used to have to sit in meetings. So when my thing, for me, I say I check Tamisha at the door, because my name being Tamisha is already strong. My personality is strong. So what I tell people, I let you call me Misha. 9 times out of 10, you didn't know how to pronounce Tamisha correctly. Yeah. And
so
2,
I saved you.
So I'm gonna save you that.
I saved you 1.
I'm gonna save you that. And secondly, I'm gonna leave Tamisha at the door, because if I have to continue to check you on the level that Tamisha's coming, you and I probably 9 times out of 10 not gonna get along, because I gotta keep checking you.
See,
so I introduce you to Misha.
Misha, Misha. I like that, Misha.
Misha.
You ain't scared of Misha.
No, but if I come and I shake your hand and I'm like, oh, I'm Tim Misha, and I accentuate that Tim on that Misha, then you already feel some type of way, because it's the black girl that wants her name correct.
Yeah.
You feel some type of way because I want my name correct when it comes out of your mouth. Yes. So now if I address the lack of respect. Mm-hmm. Now I'm sitting in meetings where if I don't like something going on, instead of speaking up, because I work from the front desk to your position. Mm-hmm. So if I go from the very bottom to whatever was my top, I've gone through all the different positions, all the different departments. Mm-hmm. So now I'm of value.
That part. It goes back to what you asked me about what I learned about not working. There you go.
You got to choose.
Learn right there.
Right.
You really got to choose. So for me, I silence myself in meetings. Right. So I don't want to talk about what's going on. Of course, I could tell you how to fix your problem. But I'm not the supervisor, so now I'm not speaking. And now you're upset that I'm not speaking. I've literally, I shit you not, I almost got written up multiple times over not speaking up at meetings. I've got,
because it's like,
I gotta make it easier for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it easy for you, because at the end of the day, one thing that people don't understand is, if you want that service, put me in that position. You see what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And then if not, put me in that position, understand your position and know how to talk to people. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate.
And when you used to being, see, that's the thing I learned when you was talking about what did I learn about being the hard worker and whatnot.
Right.
What I learned is that you ain't gonna never work as hard as me.
Me. Period. Come on, I'll give you the blueprint.
Circles around you, bitch.
See, this is what I've been saying, because I say this all the time. I say this all the time. I can give you the blueprint. I can tell you exactly how to do it. You get what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna know what floorboard I used on that section of the light.
My multitask is too real. You can't do what I do, so that's why I don't mind doing everything I do, because you'll fuck around and get so comfortable. And you'll start doing this one thing.
Yep. And be stuck.
Do one thing. And you'll let me do all 29 things. And that's like being on a paddle boat and you paddling 29 times and they're only doing one. Yep. What happens when the person that's paddling with 29 hands jump off?
Come on now, get a little bit stronger.
Drown.
Yeah, and you're
gonna drown.
Yeah.
And I jump off with all 29 hands and we be waving.
With the best wishes.
And I'm
with the best wishes.
intentions.
But you strong. That drown, you still floating.
But I'm so nice, I'll be like, there's a life jacket underneath the table. You feel me?
Period.
I'll let you know it's a life jacket underneath the table because I know you're going to drown without me.
Because my intention when I leave isn't for you
It's
to drown.
not for you
I don't
to
want you to
drown.
I want you to
Exactly.
be able to continue to
That's
flourish
what people
when
don't
I'm
understand
gone.
about me. I've had people that I'll be like, hey, I'm doing all the work. Can I get on the flyer? They be like, bitch, ain't nobody coming to see you.
But I put the flyer together. You see, sometimes
I'll be like, how you know? Your daddy might be coming. Like, you know what I mean? But then when I say that, it be wrong. I'll be wrong. You feel me?
But the joke is real.
Yeah, but it's like, damn, I start realizing, like, damn, if I'm coordinating the show, I'm making sure the stage together, making sure the DJ got the music, I'm making sure the people staff.
They gonna give you a bottle of Andres for $5 and say thank you so much.
They like, bro, we're gonna get you a table. I never get to sit down. What does the table do?
And see, what I say to people is, you solid, stay that way.
Yeah, because it pays off in the end.
It pays off in the end. Because I had to put that, I actually posted that. I said, you know what? I'm a solid ass individual. I do so many different tasks that nobody else can match my task. And it'd be like, damn, if I do this for you, can you do that for me? They'd be like, no. I'd be like, well, damn. You feel me? And then be like, well, can I do that? Well, damn. You feel me? So I realized that, some people have a gift to give. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And you have to realize that gift to give is not that people are takers. Some people need, and some takers overuse.
Yeah, there we go. And that was almost like my situation today.
What happened? Speak on it.
I can't say where I went, but I'm going to just say where I'm happy. Because
Okay.
I care about the establishment that I went to.
Right.
Okay.
We can
Now,
use
let's
days and thems.
Okay, so basically I went to an establishment to get business, right? They gave me a quote for something. It's my boy's shop. I'm like, okay, let me get this done, right? Boom. I'm like, let me get these done. He gonna be able to give me one by tomorrow that I'll be able to have one of these promotional items by tomorrow for tomorrow's show. The other guy that was gonna be able to do it for me at a lesser price, he can't have it till next week. A part of me says, Barbie, you need these items on both ends anyway.
Right.
Compare and contrast who does a better job, gives you a better return, because sometimes you don't want to put all your eggs in one barrel just because he's your friends.
Period.
So I tell him right in front of me, hey, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this order with you. He gives me a price. I say, write it up. I get on the phone. The other guy calls me. I say, hey, I'm going to still purchase the order from you. Send me the Cash App. The guy in front of me throws his pen and says, you can just get everything from him. And I tell myself, he asked me like 3 times, you want this, right? I'm like, yeah, I want it. Like, do you? I walk away on my phone. I was like, let me see if I got to talk away from you. Like, I just feel like I'm grown. If I'm handling whatever business I need to handle and I'm on my phone and I'm ordering whatever I'm ordering, you right there, you shouldn't even be in your feelings. But it goes to say, this is my answer for y'all. You got a man, so it's different. And you got a big one. But most of the time, and you got a nice size on you, so I don't know if men be trying you. But you probably go through this a lot more than she do, because they know he coming. You feel me?
Well, her man's about as big as that man.
For real? Well, I don't know. I just feel like as a single woman now, and people know I'm single, they treat and act a certain type of way because they feel like they can get away with it, not knowing I'm the man probably be the one telling me to be nice, like, But I think men just play business different with women, and that's what I learned
Let's
today.
speak on it. Come on.
I talked about that with my dude yesterday.
Which direction are you going with this? Are we going relationship or are we going
Like
business
if you
with
went to
dudes?
go get tires and you didn't get out the car and they only seen you just sitting in the car, your price for tires would probably be different or business different if he went to the tire shop and got out the car.
True, because now that I take him, I don't even go. We speak in Spanish.
Yeah, if he go,
Respectfully.
Yeah, if he go and ask for an edit video, the videographer gonna make his video, edit his video, and give it right to him.
You know what? You're right. As a videographer, I'll tell you you're correct.
But for me,
I've done this.
I'm gonna be waiting.
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, why is it that you gotta be? People say, why be the angry black woman?
That's funny.
But you gotta be the angry black woman if you're on your own to get any type of respect, because they don't respect it.
So I'll dive into that with again, Official Juice, one of the videographers that I work with, side by side. Now there's many meetings. Because for him, you don't want to have a male go into a room with a female, right? Mm-hmm. But me coming from a nursing background, it's always still that same respect. Ma'am, can I touch you here? Can I fix your hair? Because that's what I started in bedside care. Mm-hmm. So I greet people with the same way I would as nursing. But with him, I'm able to put him in places and have conversations with him when I notice a lack of respect. Like I've literally, we put on a hologram show on Hollywood Boulevard. I walked into the establishment on my lunch break, set up the entire show, got the artist, booked the DJ, booked the fly, got the flyer, made the flyer myself, invited everybody, and when we got to the establishment, I had to use DJ Everready to speak to the owner, who I set up the entire event with, to be able to negotiate the rest of the night for me. But I had to stand and step down and allow a man to step in that place to continue that,
because he gonna
continue
respect
that conversation.
him more than he respect you. That's
You gotta put this in. It's a man's world.
It's wild though. I've literally been in
they
those
forget
situations.
how they
But
got
they
here,
forget.
though.
But see, you see what
You
I
was
heard?
sliding through the cooch on your way
But
through.
listen to what I said. I said it's a man's world, right? And then y'all went in, right? But the finishing of the song is it will be nothing
without a woman.
Nothing without a woman or a girl.
But
They
you,
forget that.
you go
They
in, you lay foundation to
continuously
certain
forget
things.
about women and these girls. At the end of the day, you can't do anything positive, anything proper, anything on point if you don't have a background of women beside you.
Do people DM you to this day? I got people that like DM me and they be like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah,
I'm
they
trying to shoot a
do.
video and I'm just like,
They do.
"Hey, how are you? My name's Tamisha." Like,
Yes, they
no, don't
do.
hey, bro. What's up, me? Like my
But
whole
see-
logo is my face.
But see, the
Like-
reason why I don't take that personal is because I have women that call me bro, and it's like not even on we ain't nobody gay.
I call you bro,
Ain't
but
you know what I'm saying?
my daughter calls me bro, mom.
Yeah, so it's like,
I don't know how that happened,
my kids, they be like,
yeah,
I mean,
bro,
like I
mom.
have the kids from my next door neighbors. They like they cute, 5 and you know what I'm saying, and I think he's 7 and 5. They be like, come on, bro.
It's still a lack.
Bro
it's
is
a lack
term.
of professionalism still, because I know that
It's totally
you're not
lack of
DMing these
professionalism.
other people on some what up, bro?
On some bro shit.
It's hey, how are you? I'm still
Exactly.
But-
But see, but you got to understand this day and age and right now and the culture of our youth. The culture of our youth, they speak in emojis and they don't really know how to.
Speaking emoji.
Well,
I mean,
this-
we've gravitated to that though because we've older and we got to stay tuned. But some people ain't staying tuned. But these kids speak in emoji. They don't speak fluent sentences. They don't care to, they get each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like their own language, and there's nothing bad or wrong with that, considering the fact that they also have the funding behind the conversation they can have, considering you can get paid off YouTube or NFT and they're paying their parents' bills. So they don't have to learn real life, education or diction or how to properly have a conversation.
And
know,
they
you know
don't have to have empathy for social aspects anymore.
Period.
Because
there you go.
You don't have to have
empathy.
You don't have to have empathy for social aspects anymore. Meaning, you can say whatever, feel however, because the internet has publicized free press.
Everything.
So there is no boundaries to things. You can. When we was growing up, you used to say you can think it, but you ain't gotta say it.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's if you think
Say
it,
it,
you
you
can say it. You can do it.
And
feel me?
believe me, they say it, they think it, and they do it. And the crazy thing is, that means when it comes to morals, character, and values on that shit, they don't give a fuck.
It's definitely changing.
They don't give a fuck.
I mean, I tell my grandma all the time, shout out to my nanny, hey girl, fuck it. She get mad about something and I just tell her, I look her dead in her face and I be like, fuck it.
And see,
In
even
5
on
minutes.
that level, like when I was young, I can be like, hey grandma, just fuck it. She'd be like, I'll beat your motherfucking. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like I just think that people like being real
and
too, right? Like you can't be real. It's like this. When I say lack of social emotion, social aspects, meanings, you can't even be really yourself around certain family members because their lack of social
Their lack of
experience.
self. No, their lack of self.
No, self
their-
and experience.
Their lack of
like-
empathy, and social concepts of what you got going on as a person.
Yeah.
They have their influence. When you go into a relationship with just your influences and just a dictatorship of what you feel, you don't have empathy for how the other person feels.
Period.
And when people just have a constant no understanding, right? And then everybody's
Passionate or
passive
passive.
aggressive,
Passive
right?
aggressive.
That's why mental health is so fucked up, because you can't even be honest, so you feel trapped. And then when you try to speak up, you feel trapped. You feel me? And then everybody don't have no empathy for how you feel, so you can't even feel how you feel to get the shit out.
Yeah.
And
So
then
the passionate people
it's harbors inside.
they get misunderstood. You get
Yeah.
put to the side, and you
Yeah.
actually sit here with this ball of fire that nobody gets you or understands what the fuck's going on, and then you kind of you be this.
Because that's why it's important to fellowship and be around. That's why I always tell my friends, like when we come together, they be like, Barbara, why you always just want to go out and have fun when we come together? I don't want to go meet up with no dudes. That's how. They everywhere when I'm by myself. It's haunting. Get away from me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when we all get together, why aren't we just not getting away from our kids, getting away from work, and only having a
woman, like a power.
Because some of my friends, shout out to them, life has caught up with them and they can't go out no more. We ain't really got that much to talk about. Right. Because I don't want to gossip. I don't want to just talk about just bad. We need to be out fellowshipping, doing something, interacting, cooking, chilling. If it's not that, I ain't trying to go. Nigga.
Right.
I don't want to just no. We need to be doing something that we're doing something together. If not,
stay productive.
That's why it's important to find women that's like-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I just be in a hoopty by myself with a gang of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, about in the hoopty with a gang of stuff. Okay, tell us about certain essentials you cannot leave out the house with.
2 duffel bags.
2 duffel bags.
One duffel bag has like clothes to change in because I feel like I get sweaty if I'm like cleaning up or do something. Especially when I come here and I'm like gonna do stuff here. After I mop and clean up, I want to change my clothes, right? And then I need that dry air spray shit. Like that dry air spray shit. Like I don't like the roll up deodorant shit no more. So I need to have that shit like in my car, always with me, because I don't want to ever have to use. Yeah, I need that. You feel me? And I need my wood roller.
The wood roller.
I need the wood roller. But one thing I can't live without, like I think if I was in the cave, I'd probably still be looking for some lip gloss.
Yeah.
For real. Like, I've just been here like I
her essentials are so
shout out to my homegirl Jada Cosmetics with the beat. I'm gonna have to get you some lip gloss from Jada.
Man, lip gloss is serious. If anybody want to be a lip gloss ambassador, I'm gonna have it all the time. I'll be like literally like in the titty, in the pocket.
You gotta hook up with Jada, period.
I'm gonna talk to you about Jada.
I love lip gloss. What's yours? Come on, hold on. We have to switch this around. I gotta ask me a gang question. What's up the deal with you? What's your essentials that's always gotta be in the car?
Always in the car. I would say lip gloss, but I haven't applied it in like 3 episodes.
Right.
It fell underneath my seat.
That's gotta be different.
Let's see. My essentials, I definitely say my cell phone because I run my business from it. My computer and my kid.
She's an essential.
I'm a bad mother.
She's an essential product.
All right. Sherman's convalescent home. Here I come. She putting me in that thing. Shit. Of course
she forgot about
that
me.
Wasn't even
Mom, how did you forget it?
No, I didn't even think about that because she
not
already
even
was in the car, so I wasn't even thinking about the
Nah, respectfully.
Of course she was in the car.
I mean, mine is a road dog. Like, I take her everywhere. I can't. Like,
well, that's cool. We could do some mommy
right now.
link
You don't
up
even
shit.
know it.
Right.
It'll be some mommy link up shit because like I would love to bring mine, but mine gotta have somebody with her. She be like, I can go to Janila's house. Shout out to Janila and her mom and Tiffany and all of that.
That's right.
They
Look,
just had a baby. I wouldn't be anywhere without my daughter's mom's friend. I mean, like she been picking my baby up from school, taking her to her house. She was like, whatever I could do to help Widescope Podcast Radio.
It's definitely important to have like an entire village. It's like you saying. Annie brought my daughter here for me yesterday when we had the Taco Tuesday. There was no way for me to have.
Shout out to the mommy net, okay?
Okay, so
shit.
Shout out to the 33rd Compound and Innovative Culture for being so accommodating.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Sunlit Media. You feel me? Because my baby was really like sick, and I wanted to make a good impression. And I was like, look, there's a Kaiser 2 blocks away. We're gonna go there. Do what I need to do because I can't. It's too early in the game,
right? To not get this done properly.
Get. I know you need this cut open and all that, but just you've been dealing with it this far when you wanted to be at your friend's house. I want to go to my friend for a minute. Okay?
Right.
Give me 30, 45 more minutes.
Yes.
Let me clean this. Let me do this.
Let me
real
do
quick.
my thing. Just let me do my thing for a minute. And I'm just was like cool that my daughter like really wanted to lay down. And son let me let her like go in there and lay down while she had to do what she had to do. So shout out to her for being understanding because people that don't have to deal with kids and they even have a slightest understanding, that's God. Because when I didn't have no kid, I understood, but it's the difference. Like I had nieces and nephews and my brother. Like, but people who like don't have to deal with a child and don't have to take care of one, and they take the time to care. Like that's God. Because I don't know if I could.
Let me speak on that because
I don't know if I could.
let me
Hold
speak.
on. Before you speak on that, I need to know your essentials. So give me your essentials and then
okay. My essentials.
She tried to skip over her essentials.
Her essentials include weed, a leaf, and a lighter.
Hey, she ain't never not had a leaf on everything.
Yeah, did.
Shout out to the smoke shop that's keeping her.
See, smoking good. Let's go.
My essentials, man. I have to have a pen for sure. Shout out to you.
Y'all thought about this shit.
I totally didn't think about
you
this.
You can have more.
No, I have to have a pen because
real shit. They talk about their kids and pens.
No, but seriously, I really have to have a pen. If I don't, because I'm a writer.
Damn,
you know
I got
what I'm saying?
sunlit pen over there right now. I gotta take that back.
You know,
That's
I'm a
my
writer.
pen now.
So it kind of like pisses me off.
No
Like when I don't have a
essentials.
pen, it kind of like pisses me off. You feel what I'm saying? So my essentials would have to be definitely a pen for sure. Some of this here gas. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have the gas with me all the time. Some guava leaves, my telephone, some cash. I have to have a cash or my bank card. If not, that's just going to be a terrible day.
I'm running up from my cell phone. I'm telling you, I got it hooked up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. That shit gonna catch up to you.
Yeah,
You know what?
I can't. I gotta have the cash on
Let me
hand
tell you
and the
something
bank
about
card.
that. Let me tell you about the iPhone Angel. Okay.
Hold on. First off, let me rebuke that in the name of God. My spending habits are already.
Let me tell you what's
Poor.
gonna happen to you. You're gonna be like me. You're gonna be leaving early in the morning with your pajamas on, going to get a blunt. And you gonna find out that the back of your phone is not even reading no more. And you be like, damn it, I've been so used to not having. Like today, I walked out the house. I said, it's cool. I ain't got the
I
debit
didn't think
card.
about that.
That shit stopped reading on you. You be feeling like your blood pressure bad. Like, oh shit.
It's like when you
Heart
card the card,
failure.
but you know your money on there. You
I'm
over there
feeling
like,
Bitch, I got money on here. Bitch, I got money on
I bought a
here.
whole store. You know me. I bought a whole
I
store.
will buy this whole motherfucking
Let me
store.
tell
Do
you
not
something.
come in.
I was on the freeway this morning, and the moment I realized my debit card was still in my sweats,
You had to turn around.
girl, you would have thought I was the mom off losing Isaiah. I was so mad. I was so
I
mad.
love him.
I left him. You know
I
that
love him. I love him. I know
like-
exactly. Oh my god! Shout out to the movie buffs. If y'all ever remember scenes and stuff, holler at me because I'm that nigga. I know all
I'm
the
that
scenes.
nigga. I think that's something about that era. Like, you feel me?
Something. You remember
So,
all the words.
I think you should quote a few movies and test Barbie's knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, quote a few movies.
Yeah,
okay,
come
let's
on, you
do
good
it.
at
Let's do it. Okay.
Y'all want me to smoke all my brain cells and then have a test. This show is a setup. If you come on here, just know, don't smoke. And they gonna give you a drink. Don't look
Okay,
at
here
my
we go.
quiz.
It said. Okay, here goes a movie right here.
I feel.
Here we go. They said. Here we go. Mike Tyson would have did him like this. Where'd that come from?
You got me. I know it. I know it.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson would have did him like this.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm mad at you because I thought you had this in the bag because I
I
suck
thought I
at this.
did too. But the thing about me is she would have just said it and when they called it out as a test, I got LAUSD vibes. Like when people say that, I get nervous. Like, you know you unprepared. Like, you know.
You wasn't gonna study it anyway.
You know what LAUSD, you was not studying for the test.
The answer C.
They gave a pop quiz when niggas was listening. That ain't fair.
That's why the answer C. It's always
They be
correct.
like, oh, y'all ain't listening in class today? Pop quiz. You be like, you know we ain't even got no books.
I was just about to finish your sentence.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you the
I never
same
went
movie,
there.
same movie, and see if you can get it.
It's some bullshit.
Here we go, and I'm gonna give you a name too. So here we go. Here we go.
Already scared.
Mickey, we seen this 3 times. Mickey, we seen
These
this
are
3
too hard.
times.
These are hard. See, she's really good at naming movies. I know that you know the answer to this movie.
Mickey, we seen this 3 times. We seen it 3 times. We have to go to California.
Yeah. Think about it. Boom. Yeah.
I'm so lost. Like, I don't know.
It was probably the first time you ever seen a Buddha in your life.
First time I seen a Buddha in my life was when I went to the nail shop.
Okay, here we go. CEO.
Oh, this is starting to be like
She's lost.
favoritism.
The movie we're talking about is Baps. The movie I'm talking about is Baps.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Babs?
I've seen Babs.
I
but
told you was gonna.
that was like so many blunts ago.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
But see, I'm a movie buff, so I can go.
Play Me for Your Heart.
Yes. What is that? I know exactly what that is. It's
Play
one of
Me
my
for Your
favorite
Heart.
movies
Come on
ever.
Now, loving basketball.
All right.
Favorite movie
I
ever.
thought she was gonna go that easy. I didn't know she was about to give you extra credit homework assignment.
Here goes another one right here. Let's see.
Oh, happy day.
Don't lean on me.
Oh, you lost.
I'm just saying.
That is my favorite movie in the whole entire world.
Do not lean on me, bitch.
That's not it. The movie. That movie is Sister Act 2. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg.
I was playing that song for my the other day.
Oh my God, I was about to do that. I was about to say, let me hear it and see.
I'm gonna just start getting out movies like Coach Carter.
Do it.
Coach Carter, yes. You said you want to be out here, right? You said you want to be in this gym.
I already know I'm gonna fail the test.
They said they killed Malik.
If you ever went to LAUSD, you know what to do when you ain't ready for the test. You just put down anything. Participation is...
Coach Carter was good. He said...
Participation
He
is
said...
100%.
Look, Coach Carter was really good. What did he say? He said, hey, Coach, I want to be on the squad. I want to be on the team. He said, what did he say? He said, the team was like, I'll run with him, Coach. I'll run with him too. Give me 25.
You know what my problem is? The wrong shit synced in on movies, right?
What's your Coach Carter line, Barbie?
What's your Coach
I ain't got a Coach Carter line, but like when I be wanting to stunt people on movies, like I do shit like
what you do? That's hilarious because I love movies.
You know, y'all was talking about Sugar Hill the other day.
Sugar. Okay, let's do it.
Oh yeah, I always do that. The daddy part, he be like, "What you want from me? What you want from me?" Or like the mama part, where like when you a kid, you be like doing shit you supposed to, and you take the little rope, you put it right on, and you be like, she threw the chair around, she got up and shit, she stood up, she was moving around. My brother was like, "You doing that shit too well."
Oh damn!
Look, she do the holiday heart moments when she be like, "Where is the bike?"
Because a lot of motherfuckers don't know that part. You know what I'm saying?
The holiday heart moment, she was like, what you saying, holiday heart?
So, you know what I'm saying? So you just, like the wrong shit said they don't movies for me. You know
Oh my God.
What's your favorite top 3 movies?
I love White Man Can't Jump.
I love it. I love it. I
You
love
feel
it.
me? Like I
love
love Rich
Gloria.
Rich. Like, no, you let him take our money. No, you need to go. You need to go get our money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She knew that nigga played him.
She was like, oh, I know how to get the money. I know how to get the money.
I know how to get the money.
I get the money. I get the money. I go on Jeopardy. Okay, when I go on Jeopardy, listen.
That bitch.
That bitch.
Funny.
I ain't no puta. I keep my panties clean.
That's Crooklyn. Period. Period.
Yeah, I at least knew that one. Hey, I had one.
That's Crooklyn.
Just like an LAUSD test. 12 wrong and 1 right.
Juicy, bitch. Juicy.
What's your second favorite movie?
My second favorite movie, I love Loving Basketball just because
Me
I
too.
love Loving Basketball.
Me too.
You feel me?
I do too.
And I don't know, like my
She was
other
like,
this third one gonna fuck y'all up, and I don't care who likes it or not.
Let me see
The
what
Demolition Man.
The Demolition Man?
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit too, dog.
Yeah, because when I seen a person come up,
Oh,
see
sorry.
the little portal shit that's out now, man, that shit been out when Demolition Man came out. They have the little people that popped up on the screen, and I was
Come
like,
on, man. See?
I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make it in the free world in the future
Because you
I love
knew about
Taco
that
Bell.
shit.
Because Taco Bell was on Manchester. I know the whole menu.
I thought she was about to say something.
But it was because I love Taco Bell. What the fuck?
Because I'm gonna survive in the free world. Like,
No, you gonna survive in this world eating Taco Bell.
I mean, if you can eat Taco Bell, you gonna make it. Shout out to Taco Bell, bro. Like they
Shout
got
out to the Chihuahua.
yeah. Shout out to the Chihuahua. You feel me? So that's why I love the Demolition Man, because I said this is what the world gonna be like in the future. We're gonna have a little portal shit.
And
And
you can be
if you
able to-
look at what the world look like right now, this
Yeah.
is Demolition Man Part 2.
If you go to China, it's already done.
Yeah, that's Demolition Man Part 2. I mean, if you look at it, it's rappers right now with them hairstyles. Like it's people walking around with the Wesley Snipes, with the gold, all that. Like it's
really
Part 2. Look at the
really
little
for real.
outfits. You gotta think about it. Kanye think he did it first. No,
They got leather. He watched Wesley.
He watched Wesley. He had that little outfit on. Them
Yes.
them little Mortal Kombat
the
outfits.
haircut, everything.
The Mortal Kombat outfits.
Fifth Element.
Yes. Fifth Element was really good. With shout out to Chris Tucker, man. That was a good movie too. I like Chris Tucker in Fifth Element, but that's definitely crazy.
And then too, what's that? Oh my God, I can't believe I remember the name. Dang, I'm smoking. Bobby Johnson.
Bobby Johnson,
South Central.
South Central.
South Central. There we go.
I love South Central. That little
South
nigga got shot
Central
with that.
Ain't part of my top 3. It's in its own little bubble. You feel me? Because that movie to me was like the most authentic, real, like what it is. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
What did he say? Hoover Deuce. They was not playing. In South Central,
I'm your father.
I'm your father.
I'm your father.
The thing with South Central that got me was this. The nigga had the haircut since the time he was inside the hospital bed, even after the hospital bed. I said, somebody motherfucking cut his hair.
See, mobile barbers was going on back then. You feel me? And
he
that's
had the whole bowl cut too. You feel what I'm saying? Give me your top 3 movies. Oh, whoa. Is that you had 3? So
no, I
your
said
first
my
one.
3.
Four.
Yeah, I gave us 4. I gave my classic and Belly too, but they're not going too far with it.
I love Belly. I like Belly too.
You're making this harder for me. Now you gave me
Belly
4.
is really so fucking good.
Belly is like my educational movie. Like when I think about my educational movie, like I be like, yeah, you gotta watch the nigga on the couch. You watching you get money. You kinda hating. You drinking that drink. You watching you. I always be like looking around like.
Who the nigga
Watch the nigga on the couch, yeah. He's like, what do you say?
Like
I'm gonna get that nigga.
I'm watching for the nigga with the backpack.
Yeah. She looking for the suicide bomber. Okay. Hey,
First 48 and shit.
Yeah,
Criminal Minds.
Once I put on heels and I'm in the club, I see clear across the whole room. When they fighting in the corner, I see that over there. It's time to go.
Let me tell you
It's
something.
time to go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
What's your top 4?
Top 3.
Or 3?
Give me top 6. Fuck it.
Okay. Let's see how many movies I remember the name of at this moment. I'm going to go Prize. Since you gave me that 4th one, which was Jewel Untouchable. My Untouchable will say Crooklyn.
Crooklyn.
I love Crooklyn.
I mean, I love Spike Lee and his entire movement.
I love it.
I did his masterclass. I love the way his mind thinks and the way that he brings things to light.
I love him.
truly love it.
Shout out to Spike Lee.
So Crooklyn is always on my undefeatable list. Loving Basketball, Color Purple. I just made that one up.
Color Purple? I love it.
I love
you told
it,
Hoppo to beat me?
I love that movie, but that's not something I'm telling you let's put on right now.
Okay.
I just made that up. Something with Queen Latifah for sure. I'm going to go Set It Off.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to definitely take Set It Off. Set It Off would be my Belly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm so weird, dude. I have fucking weird movies.
I need to name another movie. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
2? I need 2 more movies. Shit, Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, fucking Dr. Dolittle.
Hey, that
Which
was
one?
a
1 or
good
2?
one, though.
Which 1 or 2?
I'm going to go 1.
Okay.
1.
Yep. Classic.
Kyla Pratt definitely laid a foundation.
Yes. Fucking Kyla Pratt. Shout out to her.
And...
I
didn't know we was going kid cartoons. Like, really though? All dogs go to heaven, bro.
Man,
And you said movies.
Drop the mic.
2. What does it say? It takes 2, my nigga. That's the shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gangster, but I ain't that gangster, you know? I'm gonna go.
What?
Yeah.
I
I like
don't
that.
know.
I like that.
What's that other with Tammy?
With Tammy?
It's called Tammy. The funny white lady.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's hilarious.
God. That one right
I like
there
Tammy.
is funny.
She is
you know
funny.
What? That takes me to something I should
That's
not.
Tammy. Well, she's Jenny McCarthy's sister.
Funny,
right?
That movie was funny.
I'm Young Lay's sister. I'm not sure who.
I extended the red box on that, and I don't even pay for stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'll get the bootleg if I have to. Like, I'm on a budget. Sorry, I know that's not what we're supposed to do, but shit, I'm on a one person's budget. It ain't one person even enough. So yeah.
I fucking love
that. And just to me, Bird Box though. I love Bird Box because it was the first movie that I got to use working with juveniles and kids to be able to say, this is why you should listen to your parent. Mm-hmm. I may not be able to give you an example and an explanation.
Right.
I just need you to follow an order and your life might depend on it.
That was a cold ass movie.
Yeah, that was
so just imagine when you sit kids down and you tell them some shit like that, like
pay attention.
I may not be able to always tell you why you should be listening to me, but if I just tell you to do something, you should just do it because you never know if your life depend on it.
Period.
Now we're about to watch this movie. You're gonna see she told her kids to keep the blindfold
on.
Listen, motherfuckers die. Now you about to watch this movie.
What's the coldest scene of that movie to you? Because I definitely would say when the lady had the baby and the man came in and started unwrapping the glass. Like, that was the coldest shit to me.
I know I need Jesus. The coldest moment to me was right after that when the nigga was mad. Like, get the fuck out. Like,
oh yeah. See?
Like, what make you think you just made my wife and my baby die? And now you boasted in my house
And you gonna tell me to get the fuck out.
When he started tripping, that's where I was like,
this shit crazy.
Like,
yeah.
That part to me was the most, like, even though that was the most traumatizing part, of course, the pregnant woman dying, but
right.
the white man that was the owner of that house, his whole little personality, he was just like
switching, right?
Like his eyes.
He was bugging.
It was like, bitch, you think you finna be up in here?
Hell no.
Oh.
That's a good movie though. The Bird Box though. Like
that was fun.
Give me yours.
What? On my 4?
Your top 7.
7?
No, I'm just playing.
Shit. For sure. Like I said, Sister Act 2 for sure, classic.
Oh, that's a good one.
I fucking love Sister Act 2.
5 Heartbeats.
That's my thing right there. I was like, he's checking my shit. Sister Act 2, 5 Heartbeats for sure. You know what I'm saying? I love the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? Over the Temptations. Anybody? You gotta.
We all know Eddie Kane.
You feel what I'm saying? What?
Can you tell me the song? Sing the song that he was writing in the room when they was throwing the papers and balling up and they was sweeping. Give me the song, Annie.
All right, let's go. That song was.
Hey Siri.
No, I got it. No, here you go.
They cheating. Hey Siri, tell me. Oh shit!
And it's so funny because
setup,
it's so
bro.
funny. Because I actually know.
Y'all didn't go to LAUSD. Y'all cheated.
I definitely didn't. Shout out to my mama.
I didn't go to
appreciate
LAUSD. That's crazy.
I
right?
might be born and raised in Los Angeles, but I definitely did
LA
not attend LAUSD.
Yeah.
I definitely got books. And
It's cool.
had
Us
Mac
LAUSD
computers.
students, when we go back to the man cave days, we gonna be the survivors, baby. We've been surviving off free lunch.
Hey,
We live a hard rock life, baby.
what was lunch like at your school? Because, like, for me, my mama gave me at least
Shit,
$5
if you went to
$10 a
LAUSD,
day.
you knew how to get money before school started. You was getting good lunch.
Yeah, dog. We were getting, like, KFC and Pizza Hut. And we had, like, the regular, like,
We was
cheese
getting whatever
squeezers.
somebody whose car was parked in the teacher's faculty parking lot to go get.
I had a homegirl like that, too.
What's your 3? You thinking too hard.
thinking. She
No,
trying to remember the
I was
song.
singing the song in my head. I'm trying to sing the song in my
She didn't
head.
get the lyrics.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that cheating shit that y'all doing.
But it's like, I mean, it's like, yeah, I had to get it back up. But
It's
yeah.
right there, honey. You hear the broom and everything sweeping?
I hear it, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta
And
know the name of the
I
song.
hear her singing it right now, you know what I'm saying, in my head, you feel me? She was like, and he was like, sing this part, you know what I'm saying? And then
Oh,
from
yeah.
that part, and she was like,
oh, yeah.
And
I
she
know
was
what you're
like-
talking about,
And she was
but-
like,
Give me the rest of your movies. I stumped you.
so-
I stumped you.
No, not even, because I'm going to sing it at the end of the thing.
She stumped you.
But so,
For
Thank
the
you.
record.
okay, we're going to say she stumped me right there.
Hey, that's
But-
two
so-
times this week because I did win the champion, the fitness challenge that we were doing.
Oh, see, the coldest part about
Annie
the
is a
fitness,
no.
coldest part about the fitness
Why you
challenge,
trying to cut me off?
I was doing the fitness challenge with no watch on, but it's okay.
Hey, Annie has been so competitive my
Yes.
entire life. Any game we play, I'm not a competitive person, so I just had to take a moment to say that I whooped your ass. Because Annie's competitive in everything that she do, and I just want you to know that I've never beat anybody in sport or working
And
out.
so,
So thank you, I appreciate that. And I won in chess against Punch this week, so I think I'm on the roll. Come on, Annie, give me the rest of them.
okay.
I am. I just had to toot my own horn.
That's just so, and you know it's so competitive because I'm really rare.
Toot. Okay.
Yeah,
Toot. She got you.
Okay, here we go. So,
All right. What about y'all favorite plays after y'all do movies since y'all trying to movie stuff? Oh, y'all done though, huh?
We got to whoop your ass. We got some more.
Okay.
So my movies, okay, it would be for sure the 5 Heartbeats, the Sister Act 2, definitely Love and Basketball, and what would another one be that I really love? I love fucking The Wood. I fucking love The Wood. This is one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? And what's another one? I love Blue Hill Avenue. That's one of my like classics. You know what I'm saying? Put in my shit.
I see ya.
You know, if not Blue Hill Avenue.
Y'all tripping. Y'all missing one movie that just like y'all skipped over.
Give
And
it
that's
to
The
her.
Little Rascals, baby. Shout out to The Little Rascals.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that sand sandwich.
Because I'm like the original She-Man man hater.
I got a pickle. What's the number to 911, Annie?
It's so hard. It's the hardest.
She's still trying to figure it out.
I'm about to get it. I'm about to get it. It's,
When you been stomped and you can't take it, you like,
yeah, because I'm about to get
I
it.
wake up in the morning. That's all I know. She jumped that shit.
Hardest thing.
She jumped up in the morning like, yeah,
nigga, I'm finna get this. It's the hardest thing, you know what I'm saying?
I got so much pride in this moment, y'all have no idea.
Yeah.
So basically, you're stumped. Okay. Basically.
Yeah, I was stumped all. But the craziest part is knowing the Aries like myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna know this song by the end of this episode, and I'm about to be singing it all night. You feel what I'm saying?
Something for y'all. Oh, I got
this.
And there's so much to give.
Yeah, it's right there. I hear
and there's so much to. It's the hardest thing. Oh yeah, got so much, and it got so much to
she's
give.
Not
I'm not playing.
That shit
you feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically,
look, she's
my question.
She's not in her chair, dog.
Nigga, I'm playing.
We're gonna let her have all 5 of her hearts beating right now. And I got a question for y'all. Since it is African American History Month, your favorite leader.
Okay, you go ahead.
For me, I'm gonna start it off. My favorite leader is Harriet Tubman, because I feel like she was the first struggle of the black woman. Because not only did she do all of that for slavery, but she realized he was with another woman by the time she got back to his ass. And that's the struggle that some of us black women be going through.
What part of the story is that?
You ain't read her documentary?
I don't know nothing about that part.
You ain't read in her documentary how when she went back and finally she went back all those times in search for her husband as well. She was trying to get slaves, but
now you gotta preach on it, because
this shit. Well, this is what I read, and hey, I did go to LAUSD, so I could have a story fucked up.
I've never heard that. I mean,
but when we was reading it,
it's so much.
I need this as a clip. She's still going. We need a camera.
Shout out to the 5 heartbeats. Do you see what you're doing to people? Do you see what you're doing to people?
Bro,
you got people 20 years later like, it's
so hard to try.
She's standing and she's dancing.
Anime, just eat the cake. Anime, just eat the cake.
Hey, there's so much of her life. We got so much.
I'm done. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to start acting like
got so much to do.
On this portion of the show, we call it this or that.
I got it.
Barbie.
After 20
Look at me,
times.
I got it. Because we got so much to do. Yeah.
On this portion of the show,
and
we do something called this or that.
We can't make it. We
We don't know if the song is this or that, but what we can
it's so much
in
life we can. Sweet. So much to do. Yes, we can't make it. You remember the part? Yes.
Hey,
I know. She didn't fucking sweep me.
You better just say yeah, or you ain't gonna have no tires.
You know what it is? You know what it is? She couldn't lose because both of my teams are going to the Super Bowl, and the Niners, she had to hold it down.
I should have worn my jersey today.
She's still in pain.
I should have worn my jersey today.
Look at she crying out. Suicide
I had
team,
to get it, man.
You.
I had to get
Suicide
it.
team, please come get her.
We could not get it back. Whatever.
She still ain't got it right.
It's so much life to give.
Shout out to the Bengals.
So much
Shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals and the LA Rams.
She remembered the song and the dance step. That's what I'm talking about.
Come on now.
But what I was saying about what I thought I knew about Harriet Tubman.
I got it. Motherfucker.
She was going trying to slave them.
Oh yeah, Harriet Tubman. We talking about the look. I didn't forget the question, but I remembered the song.
She's
Check it out.
Crying about the 49ers. We gonna call them Niner tears.
Once again, let me tell all the fans out there in the city of Los Angeles, California, and the world. This is the official stadium for the Bang. This is the official stadium for statement for the Bang Bang Niner gangs. We will always be Niner fans. We understand that the Rams just got their stadium. It's a play, but guess what? We still bang Niner gang, and we not going for nobody. So if anybody win. Predictions.
And P.S. If
you see what color I got on,
times,
you see what color I got
and
on.
You feel like it's over.
It's kind of like the
all
color.
All you have to do is
the
call
color
1-800
is for the
Ram
color
fans,
is for
and
the homie
Ram fans
to the right.
Coach you through this. If you're needing any help, just call 1-800 Ram fans, and we're here to support you.
Not at all. See, Ram fans. See, okay, let me ask the Ram fans. Who's your quarterback?
Really?
Once again, another Ram fans that don't know their team. Let's go.
That's not even like.
This is real.
Joe Burrow.
Another Ram fan that has been exposed. They don't know their team members. They became Ram fans when Rams came LA.
I became a Cincinnati Bengal fan at the beginning of this season.
I'm a former 8th District Councilman.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm an 8th District Councilman employee. Former.
Who's your quarterback?
It don't matter what I told you.
We'll have another moment of silence for the Rams fans. Shout out to Guapolo. Well, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, I just like the fact that she was like.
Do you know that Harriet Tubman, the husband, was cheating on her? Do you know that?
By the time she got back to him, he was already had another wife.
In Jesus' name, a lot of niggas was cheating back in the day.
But anyways, I just like her just because she wasn't like just known for being intellectual. She was really out there running through the forest and bringing people back. And and it was unwomanlike. It just happens to be that she's a black woman. I just felt like as a woman, she wasn't just doing womanly things. She was like, come on, let's go.
Right. I fuck with that. Who's your
It could be woman or
historian?
Y'all gonna be mad at me, but my first thought, honestly, was my mama.
That's cool. Perfect. Look, shout out to Beverly Baker out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
My first name, my last name.
Hey man, she's about to
change her last name anyway. She is definitely a nigga. She laid the forefront for a whole lot of y'all hoes. Thank her. Because she definitely is a blueprint, and she laid the bricks for a lot of people to be able to go where they are and open doors for a lot of people. And for me, I was able to experience that firsthand. So awesome. I would attribute a lot of myself and who I am, my business, to that and that upbringing. So I'd go there first.
That's dope. The crazy thing is, the person that I really like, I don't even remember her last name. That's crazy, right? But the crazy thing is like, sheesh, it's irritating, but it's real. You feel what I'm saying? So
what's her first name? What she do?
So when it comes down to hair products and things like that, you feel what I'm saying? First person we think of to make hair products, who do we think of?
Why is there a name? You talking about Susan B? What is it? Susan B?
No, Susan B.
No, that's not the right name.
No.
So I forget her name right now. I don't know why I said that to myself.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Madam C.J. Walker.
So the first person we think of, right?
What's her name?
Is Madam C.J. Walker, right? But it's significant to me because I came into the game and my name is not Annie. Mm-hmm. If you know me, you know me. You know my name. So it was like when I got the name Annie, I'm like, it's so funny, you know what I'm saying? Oh, whatever, you feel what I'm saying? It's like an orphan. I took it like orphan, right? Orphan Annie, like, you feel what I'm saying? I made it a quote. I was like, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? You got an orphan all day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You have a partner in your city or whatever. But in reality, it ties back to what I do. I'm a barber. But the first person to ever do hair products or anything like that, her name was Annie.
Annie, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And she sold over her merchant and her products to Madam C.J. Walker. You see what I'm saying?
That movie came from.
And then from that point, it was because, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to help out a family member and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Help her situation. But it was like, it's so crazy how I am. It ties back to who I am. I give you the blueprint. You feel what I'm saying? I'll give you an idea. I'll help you through everything. And will never take credit for it. You feel what I'm saying? And it's okay because at the end of the day, I understand as a 49er fan, we'll always be an underdog.
And they gonna teach you. They gonna teach you.
Ties back full circle to this underdog shit.
49ers. Y'all keep teaching them how to
these underdog shit. You feel what I'm saying? If you ever took a loss before, you ain't got no problem taking losses. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people out there have won so much in their life, they damn near kill themselves if they lose. See, we've been on this underdog stage for a long time. You feel what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm not quoting for the 49ers. I'm just quoting on the fact that all ties into who I am as a person, because I've been an underdog. I always was go right for who's not being treated properly. If you bullying somebody, I'm the bully that's gonna come at you for sure. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten in trouble before, credited to my mother. She ain't whip my ass that time, but they trying to mess with the homies, I'm gonna whip your ass. You feel me? Why? Because like once again, my best friend is a Hispanic. You're not finna fuck with her and I'm gonna beat you up. You feel me? You a black girl think you finna mess with this Hispanic girl, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I've done that before, been suspended before, and things of that nature. But it's more of, I'm a person who will look at the character of a person, not the color of their skin. Shout out to Martin Luther King. You see what I'm saying? So it's the content of the character. You feel me? If you perceive real things, I fuck with you. If you're not a loyal person, I see that through you. But I'm not going to make a judgment on who you are because everybody can change. But at the end of the day, I mess with her because at the end of the day, she will give away something for somebody to have more than she ever had. You know what I'm saying? And that was so dope to me. You know what I'm saying? By knowing that story and knowing the name. And I'm like, well, shit, Annie's not a bad name. You get what I'm saying? So if you know me, you know my name. But at the end of the day, you know me as Annie B. And this is a good fucking show of Speak On It, Chop It Up Barbershop Talk, and we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna try, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna shout out to Black History, you know what I'm saying, Valentine's Day. Hope you guys get everything that you actually asked for, you know what I'm saying, and your man come together, and some of you guys might get proposed to on that, you know what I'm saying, February 22nd, 2022. We never know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, so you might have a blessing coming for you. But if you ever want to get in contact with me, Annie B, holla at me at What's Your Fade on all platforms at www.whatsyourfade.com. If you're looking for some shea butter, it's butter, baby. You feel me? I got it for you. Only $12 in stock now. And if you ever need t-shirts, anything of that nature, you know what I'm saying, just holla at me. If you want to get on the show, we're doing sponsorships and things of that nature, and you can come on there and we can get it together. But I'm gonna let my homegirl Milk and Media take it out and then give it to my girl, you know what I'm saying, Barbie, when she leave. You feel me? Then we're gonna come out, then we're gonna end it with another song, and we'll see you guys next time on Speak On The Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. Let's go, Milk It.
You know I'm always found on Instagram. Excuse me, I'm found on Instagram at milkit_media, and my website is milkitmediamarketing.com. Once you go on that homepage, scroll to the bottom, you can go right there to say join Milk It Mafia. You know where to find me.
Hey, y'all know what the deal is. I'm your girl, Barbie Velvet. Go ahead and check out my Widescope Podcast Radio. That's Widescope, WIDESCOPE Podcast Radio. Go ahead and click the link in the bio. Subscribe to the page. I know what the deal is. Thursdays, live at 5. And I'll see y'all there. Beat me there.
Now, introduce this next video that we got going on, and we're going to take us out.
So tomorrow, I got Saint coming in the building, and I got my girl Loch Ness, $, coming in tomorrow, and DW Flame gonna be in the building Thursday, live at 5. And this closing video is my girl Loch Ness, and this is her video, Burr. You know what the deal is.
Burr.
Yes,
Burr. You know what I'm saying? Put a jacket on.
This is her tribute to Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying? She did a little twist for Gucci Man. You know what I mean? Go on and check it out, Burr.
Look, if you cold, bundle up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Young and May.
Hi, Reggie. I love you, Gucci. Burr, 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 burr. Bitch, I'm rare. They call me Nestle Flair. Pretty bad little bitch, all the rich niggas on her. Fat ass nigga in the chest, now watch me work. Bitches mad and shit, you don't want this shit right her. But don't be fooled, baby. This pretty bitch be shit up. Chop it in that burp when I pull it out. All you hear is brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Chop it, chop it in that burp. Brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Chop it, chop it in that burp. Brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Game cold, when he hit it, all you hear is brrr. Wrist game cold, I need a couple furs. I'm so icy, I'm so cool. Got this face hitting my jewels, wet like a swimming pool. Let's play tag, nigga. Now put my wrist on freeze. 100 bands, yeah, that ain't nothing to me. Fly with the drip, I know you feel that breeze. Now assume the position and get on your knees. Brrr, bitch, I'm rare. They call me Nestle Flair. Pretty bad little bitch, all the rich niggas on her. Fat ass nigga in the chest, now watch me work. Bitches mad and shit, you don't want this shit right her. But don't be fooled, baby. This pretty bitch be shit up. Chop it in that burp when I pull it out. All you hear is brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Chop it, chop it in that burp. Brrr. Chop it, chop it, brrr. Brrr. Pretty little bitch, ass pockets on thick. You bitches money then slim quick. Untouchable, can't fuck with ice cap, snowman weather. I'm a cold bitch. I'm so icy, icy. That sunshine like me, like me. Her nigga wanna try me. He buy me Gucci, Gucci, but gets no Uchi Coochie. Bitch, I'm rare, special edition. Your nigga wanna be on the team, but there's no additions. Running to the money, yeah, it's a scrimmage. So icy, I'm shaming that Jack Frost. He paid the cost just to talk, that boy really lost. He paid the cost just to talk, that boy really lost. I'm rare, they call me Nestla Flair. Pretty bad little bitch, all the rich niggas on her. Fat ass nigga in the trash, now watch me work. Bitch is mad and shit, you don't want this shit right her. But don't be fooled, baby, this pretty bitch be shit up. Chop it in that burp when I pull it out, all you hear is chop it, chop it, chop it in that burp. Chop it, chop it, chop it in that burp. Chop it, chop it,